Greetings, everyone. I just wanted to start recording and get some thoughts out. So, yeah, I just found out that Kentaro Miura passed away, creator of Berserk, and I feel like it doesn't feel quite real, and that it's gonna take maybe many months, years to really grasp the void. It's incredible how one person can really influence so many people, so many things. Myself, I don't. You see, my story with Berserk is kind of strange. Like, it all means so much to us. We all discovered it at different times in our lives, and it's something that's so special that we hold so close. And for me, I didn't know anything about Berserk, nothing at all. And I remember one night I was about to go overseas. I was kind of in a difficult relationship. Um, and I was searching for anime to watch. I wanted something kind of medieval, kind of like a dark fantasy type. I randomly came across Berserk, and I went into it knowing absolutely nothing, which is great because for me, like, it's, it's when you go in with expectations, it's kind of, it's different, but for me, I went in and I knew absolutely nothing, never heard of it in my life. Now, this was in the early days of 2012. Yeah, it was 2012. So, yeah, I've been a fan for about a decade, I guess. It's not crazy. But immediately I knew that there was something special about this, and I love how gradually I started to wonder to myself, like, is there like a supernatural element to the world? Is there there's so much more to this, the music is so deep and moving, and there's something very haunting about it, and sort of like ephemeral, it really moves you and transcends. I've often played this soundtrack, playing games like Dark Souls, which I'll get to in a minute here, but for me, I was going through a very difficult time in my life, and discovering Berserk, I feel like it made me a better person, it really, really resonated with me. I feel like if I didn't encounter this amazing series, then I probably wouldn't be the same person that I am today. I think it's my favorite manga, and I thought to myself today, it really hit me. I was at work, and this sort of ennui was kept at bay, but hearing the news, I kind of sat there. You kind of focus on a point in space, not really looking at anything. The world seems to be made of almost like paper mache, and it kind of, it sits with you, it doesn't hit you like a hard blow, but you feel it, like you feel it, and for me it feels like a personal loss, even though I didn't know the man himself personally. Just couldn't help but feel this devastating ennui is really the best way to describe it. There's so much I want to say, and I just wanted to hit the camera and start recording, so I apologize if my thoughts are all over the place. But yeah, I thought to myself though too, what's gonna become of Berserk? How's it gonna end? But then thinking back on the journey, Guts and his newfound comrades and everything he's been through, you know, does it really matter? I don't think that it does. Even if we never get an ending, Berserk is always going to be regarded as one of the all-time greats, if not the greatest. It truly is a masterpiece, and really the message I feel like is that you struggle until you die. There is no, I mean, the only ending is death, right? But it's just about not giving up, even if fate itself is against you. That's really the deep-rooted message in the manga, I feel like, is become strong, struggle, persevere, move ahead, and keep moving forward. That's all you can do. So to me right now, the ending, it doesn't matter. And this is just a part of life, you know, and yeah, there's so much I want to say, but I just wanted to hit the camera, start recording, and let some thoughts out about Berserk, about Mr. Miura, how much I'll miss him. You know, one of my things to do was just kind of let a few chapters build up and read it, kind of nerd out over it. I met some amazing people who also really love Berserk, and it's an amazing thing when you meet somebody in the world or at work or that also really likes Berserk, and you kind of connect on a deeper level. You know, but yeah, this just feels so weird. And yeah, I just want to say rest in peace, you know, condolences to the family and friends who knew him. Much respect to the community, the anime community, and like various communities across the world. Final Fantasy XIV had a huge kind of vigil for the man. It's amazing to see people come together and pay their respects. Yeah, but you know, and the story, the journey is there, and I visit it from time to time, and I'm actually buying the big hardcover, sort of like oversized manga volumes, and I've been revisiting it again, and I always feel like I learned something new, and I'm gonna pay more attention to really just the panels, take each one in, not focus so much on where it's going and where it's gonna end, but just focus on the journey. You know, I feel like that's really all that matters. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my thoughts.